Students, 8th standard, Unit 3, supplementary, the 3 questions. இந்த supplementaryல already நம்ம section 1ஓட question answers, book back exercises எல்லாமே பார்த்துட்டோம். இப்போ section 2ஓட book back exercises and answer the followings எல்லாம் இப்போ நம்ம பார்க்கலாம். First one is read and understand. Write true or false for the following statement. First one is the bearded man was an enemy of the king. True. The king and the hermit refused to help the wounded man. False. The wounded man asked for the king's forgiveness. True. The king promised to restore the property of the bearded man. True. Now match the following. Physician, medical practitioner, restore, bring back, repent, regret, ambush, surprise, attack. Now answer the following பார்க்கலாம். Answer the following questions-ல ஃபஸ்ட்டு C and Dன்னு இருக்குது. Cயில் வந்துட்டு ஒரு 4 questions இருக்குது. அதே போல் Dயில் ஒரு 100 words answer the following in 100 wordsங்கிற ஹெட்டிங் கீழே ஒரு 2 questions இருக்குது. அது ரெண்டையும் இப்போ நம்ம பார்க்கலாம். Answer the following questions. First one is, who came running out of the wood? What happened to him? A bearded man came running out of the wood. He was stabbed in the stomach and blood was flowing out of it. Second one is, how did the king and the hermit restore the life of a wounded man? Answer is, the king washed his wound and bandaged it with his handkerchief and a towel. Soon the bandage was soaked with blood. So the king removed it, washed the wound and re-bandaged it. The king and the hermit carried the wounded man into the hut. They laid him on the bed. Now, why did the king sleep through the night? The king was tired from his walk and the work he had done. So he slept all through the night. Fourth one is, what were the changes in the behavior of the wounded man at the end? The wounded man repented of his bad intention. He begged the king to forgive him. He said that he would serve the king as his most faithful slave. Answer the following in 100 words. First question is, what were the answers to the 3 questions? What is the message of the hermit? The first question is, how can I learn to do the right thing at the right time? The king pitied the old hermit and dug the pit. It was the right thing. He stayed with the hermit and it was the right time. The second question is, who are the people I need most? The most important person was the one with whom he was. The third question is, what affairs are the most important and need my attention? The most important affairs was to do that person good, because for that purpose alone was the man sent into that life. Why did the bearded man ask for the king's forgiveness? What did the king do to show his forgiveness? The bearded man asked for the king's forgiveness because he was actually the king's enemy. He had come there to take revenge on the king. The king had executed his brother and seized his property. So the bearded man resolved to kill the king on his way back. But the king's bodyguard saw him and wounded him. The king was happy that he had gained a friend. He forgave the bearded man. He promised to send his servants and his own physician to attend him. The king also promised to restore his property. Step 2 success. Read the English folk tale given below and fill up the blank spaces with suitable words. First word. There were once 3 tortoises, a father, a mother and a baby, and on one fine morning during spring they decided that inga and inga on inga that they would like to go for a picnic. They picked the place where where they would go, a nice wood at some distance, and and they began to put their things together. They got tins of cheese, vegetable, meat and fruits. They were ready for a picnic. They set out carrying their baskets. After 18 months, they sat down for rest. They enjoyed the picnic very much. ஸோ இங்கே கீழே கூட நான் மார்க் பண்ணி கொடுத்துருக்கேன். எது ஃபஸ்ட்டு வரும் and வரும், செகண்டு on வரும், தேர்டு that வரும், ஃபோர்த்து where வரும், ஃபிஃப்த் ஒன் and வரும், சிக்ஸ்த் ஒன் வந்துட்டு after வரும். ஓகே ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், பேலன்ஸில் உள்ள எக்ஸசைஸஸ் ஃபுல்லாக அடுத்த வீடியோவை அப்லோட் பண்ணுறேன். சேனலை பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக் பண்ணுங்கள், கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்கள், உங்கள் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸுக்கெலாம் ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள். ஆல் தி பெஸ்ட்.